I'm gonna try and take some video and see if you guys can see this. So I'm at the rear differential. I'm up underneath. You can see here this is my 90. It's actually moved since I've been racing, but this was originally turned a little bit towards the back here, towards this black cross frame, subframe, whatever this is here. I had it facing this way, and it used to go straight up, and you can't really see anymore, but it goes straight up, and at the very top, my car's red, and you can kind of see it in this video maybe, that the hose actually goes all the way to the top. You can see back here, that's the e-brake cable. I don't know if you can see that or not. E-brake cable over there. It goes to the front of the e-brake cable, so it's not actually going over it, but it routes all the way up. And what I see over here is, here's the axle, obviously. There is, I guess, the other routing of the subframe here. This is black painted. It does go up and over. And as I kind of come back through here, you can kind of see, here's obviously the drive shaft and the whole subframe over here, and even visually I can't even see the hose routing from here. Looking up from here, again, here's my bolt. I've been telling you guys about this bolt here. This is one of the bolts I had to loosen to drop the cradle a little bit. The other bolt's the one that's over here. Those are the ones I had to loosen up just a little bit. Anyways, coming back here, what I'm looking at here is, this is obviously the gas tank here. Again, subframe, the suspension subframe. Here's my hose. You can kind of see it. Fuel lines, hose routing. Here's a fuel line connector that I went up and over and through. And you just can't see it, but if you run the hose up, like I said, right over here, here's this bolt here. If you run the hose right up over here, I don't know if you can see that. I can't do this under the car. Bolt here, here's the hose. Basically what it is, I just ran the hose up this way, took the hose and basically let it follow its own route. Once you get to the very top, I did have a problem where the hose basically wants to go up and it hits part of the subframe here, the top part of this. All I did is I reached in through the shock and just kind of, push the hose down a little bit so it would get under that stop. And it goes all the way to the back, all the way up inside, and it actually hits right up directly above where my 90 is. So basically the hose ended up there. I had to reach up there with my hand, grab that hose and pull it down and get it right here. Anyways, hope that helps on that side. Let's see. What else do I have over here? Sorry, flipping video. Here's my hose management. You can see that I'm in on the driver's side over here. You can see that I'm in through the center here. You can see my connecting here. This one I had a real problem with. I couldn't get it tight enough and it leaked absolutely everywhere. I thought it was, well, in addition to, I also had an issue with this with my cables where it was twisting the sensor. But this one was really the one I had a problem with getting on tight. The fitting up here, the 90-degree return, I didn't have any problems with. But anyways, hope that helps, guys. Here, a little more video. You can kind of see here, standard routing. On the line that goes to the front, basically it's exactly the same routing that I had on the other side. You can see I have a fitting here. And can I see it going up? Well, you know what? You might actually be able to see that. I don't know if you can see the hose all the way up here. I can see it. I don't know if I can see it through the camera, but you've got the hose that routes all the way up through there. That might actually be, it's exactly the same route for the most part that the other line takes. You can see it up through there. Anyways, on this side, I basically just, again, went up and over. And on this side, I actually went down all the way. I don't think I can see it. You can actually see the hose, which is right there. It's just not sitting on top here. It routes all the way back and over, down, and I actually have it coming out. It's wedged between the spare tire well and the suspension chassis here. So let's see, front routing. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see a whole lot. Basically, again, it's kind of the same thing. I went to the outside of the engine cradle up there, the U-bolt, or U-channel rather. A couple bolts holding it in. Goes all the way up front. Again, same thing on the passenger side. Let me know if you guys have any questions.